Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's reading is for Aries. So all the Aries out there, let's see what you guys need to know. So angels and spirit guides for Aries. Angels and spirit guides for Aries. Messages for their very highest good spirit. Their highest good. Oh, Aries, some seriousness going on here. You have turned down somebody or something. You've walked away from something. The Knight of Pentacles in return. This could be somebody else's energy, or it could be you. Either you pulling back your offer, or somebody giving you an offer and you've turned them down. The Knight of Pentacles, somebody coming in to offer you something valuable, wanting to make an offer, whether it's of love, partnership, something like that. That's what it means. But because it's in reverse, it leads me to believe that you have said goodbye to that. Also, the Emperor in reverse. So this person could have been another Aries, another fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius as well. Or this could also be your energy, because the Emperor is typically Aries energy. If this is your energy, you are letting go of this wall that you have up. So you're letting down your defenses a little bit and walking away from something old. So if that's the case, your heart is very open right now. You are focusing on some things. You're facing your shadow. This is what I'm feeling very strongly. You're facing some shadow issues and some things that no longer serve you, some things that you've realized there's some traumas there in your life that you haven't faced. You haven't faced them at all up till now. It's like they're boom in your face, and you're finally willing to let that guard down a little bit and willing to work on them, as painful as it is. The Fool in reverse, leaping before you think. So the Fool upright is like taking a chance and really taking charge of things, but going out on your own without any clear plan, just kind of trusting the universe. But that's in reverse, so I feel like maybe in the past that was actually a bad habit of yours, that you leaped before you looked. You didn't think about things before you made a decision. I feel like you're pulling back that energy, and you're really thinking about things now. You're very serious. So the King of Cups, what this means is that you're focusing on your emotional fulfillment. You're figuring out why you're not happy, Aries. You're facing it. You are ready to do some inner work, I feel. You're ready to do the hard work that it takes to bring this stability energy into yourself, by balancing out your emotions, by sitting with them. You see, he's sitting there with his emotions, literally. He's facing them. He's calm about it too. There's a calm energy. The Emperor, not so much. So you're really thinking about things. You're reflecting on your past and reflecting on where you want to be, where you want to go. Let's clarify the King of Cups, Spirit. Let's clarify the King of Cups for Aries, Spirit. Yes, somebody has broken your heart. You're dealing with the emotions and the pain from somebody, or just from life in general, and the wounds that you've covered up and that you haven't faced. There's a lot of hard stuff right now. There's a lot of trauma. You're facing it head on with the King of Cups, and that right there, that tells me that's exactly what you're doing. You're doing the hard work, Aries. You're not running from it. You're facing it head on. Even though it's emotional and it's really tough, you're sitting with it, because you're actually, even if you don't realize this is what you're doing, Aries, you're transmuting it by sitting with it. You're transmuting that energy from bad to good. You're using it to your advantage, to figure things out about yourself, to understand yourself. It's like a real understanding of yourself, being kind to yourself, not judging your own self for your emotions, taking some time out to focus on it. You're very driven. Aries is very driven anyway, and into their work. But this is very much water energy, and you're sitting in it, and you're observing it for what it is, kind of without judgment though, and you're willing to work through it because this pain has caught up to you. I don't know what happened, but the pain has caught up to you to where you're kind of being forced to see it, and you're wanting to change your life. You don't want your life to be this way anymore. You want to make the necessary changes no matter how painful it is, and you're finding a new way to heal and to deal with that. That's beautiful. Let's see what else for Aries. Because somebody or something has messed you up to the point where you can't run anymore. You're facing this, Aries. What else, Spirit, for Aries? Okay, the Hanged Man. He's in reverse. I feel like he should be upright though. So what this is that you have literally changed your perspective. So I normally read reversals, but for the theme of this, it is so apparent to me that this is, the Hanged Man is upright. You are seeing things completely different. Yeah, the Three of Swords and the King of Cups. You managed to see your traumas and see your childhood, see things from a different light. And you're willing to go that way. Like you're doing some really deep healing work, and it's a painful process, but you're sitting with it. Finding that space within, there's no more running. It's like the Nine of Pentacles. You're still. You're connecting with yourself, connecting with nature, figuring out your values. Do I want to be happy? Would I rather be happy and face this and get through it? Or do I want to keep numbing myself? If you're a workaholic, working yourself to the bone just not to face it. Maybe even something happened with your job, with what's going on with the world, that you're being forced to take some time to yourself and face it. But either way, that's what you're doing. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. You're taking a time out from working so hard, from numbing your pain. You're really focusing on it. I feel like that was a coping mechanism for you in the past. Was just to work hard, like do the work, and you knew that would get you through, and it always did in a way, but it was like the minute you stopped, that's when you really felt it. You felt that pain. That pain, the Three of Swords. But now you're being forced to sit with it, and that's a whole new world for you. That's a completely different thing for you, Aries. I don't even think that you understand what you're doing here. The importance of this work for yourself and what it's going to do for you in the long run. You are so courageous, and you're channeling that courage into yourself and your emotions instead of outside of the world and at work. There's a celebration to be had because of this. You're going to find your happiness and your joy out of this with the Three of Cups. The more that you do this and you sit in this energy and you transmute it, the happier you're going to be on the other side. Your connection with yourself is going to be better. Your connection with other people around you is going to be better. You might feel that already. People are going to respond to you different. People are going to warm up to you. You're going to warm up to them. You're going to find this unity with other people and inside of yourself. This is a huge win for you, Aries. A huge one. Let's see what else, Spirit. What else for Aries? More for Aries, Spirit. This definitely has something to do with somebody that hurts you. The thing to be mindful though of, Aries, is while you're doing this work, not to cut yourself off completely from everyone after this. Somebody hurt you. The Page of Pentacles, these are all reversals. So the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Hermit, the Lovers, all these these knights, and we have a page and the lovers. So this is somebody from your past. I feel that this person not only hurt you, but they also opened your mind. As painful as it was, they also realized they triggered something in you, Aries. They triggered something in you that you had to work through. It is almost like it illuminated something for you. So as much as this hurts, it opened something for you, and you learned something about yourself to stop yourself and really go within, honestly, to go within and face your own stuff. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, it was like you had an obsession with somebody or a certain way of doing things, maybe, or just work too. That could be an obsession with work. But you're learning to kind of take a step back. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Two things here. Well, I feel that, okay, so the Hermit, Virgo energy. You could have offered something to a Virgo in the past or been connected to a Virgo in the past that has really broke your heart. It could be that way. You wanted to offer something to them and you got rejected, and it stung. It hurt. It's like you had this, you were drawn to this person. Whoever this was, you were very drawn to them. But it ended badly. It ended in a toxic way, or maybe you guys had been mirroring each other, which means like triggering each other. There was things inside of both of you that needed healing. And when you mirror somebody, it's like you, just by being yourself, you trigger something in each other that needs healing. And it could have caused a big blowout, and it could have ended things. Yeah. This was a great connection at first, but it definitely hurt. Or it could just mean that you are pulling things back completely. But I really feel like this is somebody in particular. It could be a Virgo, could be an earth sign. It could be any sign, really, but this is what I'm feeling. So you're kind of pulling that back because you're hurting. You feel rejected. So you're kind of sitting with that feeling of being rejected too. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. Oh my goodness. I mean, you guys thought you had something there together. You thought this could be the one. You couldn't stop thinking about them. You had a connection like nobody else. Like, so nobody else compares to what you guys had. Made you feel like this connection was out of this world. Like you knew each other really well. You really knew each other, maybe even from past lives. And you just couldn't shake this connection you had with this person. But this whole thing has got you effed up. Literally, Aries. This thing has messed you up emotionally. Because it made you think about things and really question your life. So as bad as this hurts and you want to say screw this person, you are not healed because you know that there's wounds within yourself that need healing, and this person really hurt you, and that still stings. That rejection stings. Yeah. Please clarify the Lovers in reverse, Spirit. There's no communication here. None whatsoever. There's no communication. Maybe like you want to talk, but you can't. Yeah, you thought you were going to have a new start or a new beginning with this person. The Ace of Wands in reverse. You hoped for a new start. Maybe you guys had met in the past and something happened and then came back together and got rejected. You opened up to them maybe. But you feel the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this wasn't what you thought it could be. So you wanted a new start with them, but it didn't go how you wanted. What else, Spirit? We'll do advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for Aries going forward. Advice from Spirit. New beginnings are on the way, however, Aries. Memories of this person. The Six of Cups in reverse. And because it's advice from Spirit, I feel that maybe you need to move past this and thinking that this person is the only one for you, because you're probably reminiscing the good times, but now you're stuck on maybe this person hurt you, something that they said to you, and it's replaying over in your head over and over again. But you're thinking about this too much, and it's getting in the way of your healing, because although this is a big healing thing for you, and it's great because it illuminated some shadows and some things, you can't quite get over this person. You're just thinking about the good times. Yeah. What else, Spirit? What else? This is a story, Aries. This is a story. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You realize some issues. The devil in reverse. You realize the issues in this relationship. Or whatever it was. Because they showed you some things about yourself that needed healing. And you saw things in them too. Like a codependency issue, an attachment issue. You guys became attached very quickly. It was hard to let go. So almost like you bonded, but not in the healthiest way, not in the best way. And though it may have been a great connection, it showed you what needed to be released. And they probably saw things in themselves too that needed to be released. So this was like the healing that you both needed. I feel like you're both at that place. Lots of mirroring here. Yeah. Continue to heal those shadows, Aries. You're right where you need to be. You're sitting on it. But don't let these memories of what could have been stop you from your healing, or stop you from love in general, from moving forward. Because there's better out there for you. There's a lot that you have to go through in order to get that new beginning with the Ace of Wands. It's delayed because you're doing a lot of healing work, but you're doing it right. You're on the right path. You're not ignoring it. Before, you probably would have moved right into something else and forgot it ever happened. But you can't do that, can you? It's too in your face. It's right there. You're healing it. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to, Aries. All right, Aries. Well, if that resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one.